Well, the memories are like yesterday. First of all, in Dorset Street, our light went on. Once the light went on, we knew we were getting ready for action, but we didn't know what we were going to. And as soon as we hit the road, we just got messages over the radio just to say that they reckon that Nelson has been blown up. And we were only a couple of minutes, and as soon as we hit Parnell Street, it was just unbelievable. It was like this big, huge quarry of rocks blocking the whole street, and that was the initial memory that I have, right? And of course, everybody was confused because they didn't know whether there was people underneath it, whether there was cars underneath it, or anyway, we started rooting away and moving rocks. Now, rocks weighing several ton. We saw this head and we looked at it, and the next thing the photographer said, "Right, lads, just put your hands on his head there, would you?" So that's what we did.
And it became one of those iconic photographs of that decade. You know, Nelson's head had been so high up in the sky for so many generations, and here it was all of a sudden on the ground.
Yeah, absolutely. And the first I got to know of it about being in the paper, because to be in the paper at that time you had to do something crazy, you know what I mean, was a phone call from America that every paper in America had it on the front page. Every paper in America. I was there after Nelson was blown up, but I was also there when the army blew him up, and the amount of damage that was done by the army was just unbelievable. Every window, every painted glass in O'Connell Street, and for all the other little streets off it, blown to bits, all blown to bits. The amount of damage done the second time, even though the army did their best, I suppose if you look back into history, all they needed was a ball and chain. A ball and chain would have done it in an hour, you know, knocked the whole thing to the ground.